If fear, control, and greed are what keeps the world down, and love, compassion, and unity is what lifts us up, then the answer in this presidential race is clear. Allow me to break it down. Trump operates from a place of fear. It's fear, fear, fear every time. This country's done if I'm not back in office. They're eating the dogs. He thrives on making you scared. That's control. Because when you're afraid, you're easier to manipulate, easier to divide. And when you're divided, you're easier to control. He feeds this cycle of fear and control, and it's undeniable when you look at how he talks about the future. He's always the hero and the world falls apart without him. That's not leadership, that's manipulation. And then there's greed. He's pushing for policies that benefit the richest among us, while wanting to tax the middle and lower class. Let me put it like this. If you have $5 and the government takes $2 in taxes, that hurts a hell of a lot more than when you have $5 billion and have to pay $500 million. But under Trump's system, the person with $5 keeps losing while the billionaire keeps gaining. The system keeps pushing more wealth to the top and less to the people who actually need it. Now look at Kamala. She's talking about taxing the rich because that's what makes sense. It's not about punishment, it's about balance. Our country is drowning in man-made debt. And if we want to fix that, we need resources. You can't keep drowning the poor and middle class and expect the system to stay afloat. Kamala's talking about fairness, about rebalancing the resources in the country, about bringing in the capital to help the people who actually need it. And that's love. That's compassion. People say leading with love is weak, but maybe that's exactly what we need. Love, compassion, mutual respect. That's what ends wars. That's what brings people together. And here's the thing. People think leadership is about being cutthroat, being hard, being ruthless. But leadership is about seeing the bigger picture. It's about unity and bringing people together. Kamala operates from a place of love and compassion. And people dismiss that as a weakness. But maybe it's time that we finally evolve. Maybe it's time that we see the strongest leaders are the ones who actually bring peace, who foster understanding, who lead with empathy and purpose. Maybe what the world needs is a woman with a heart, someone who isn't afraid to show that leadership doesn't have to be about power and domination. It can be about connection and care. So to me, the choice is clear. But here's the thing, you've got to dive deeper than the noise. You've got to look past the social proof, past the external influences, past what everyone else is saying. You've got to see this race for what it is, an opportunity to choose the forces that will bring us together, that will uplift us, that will lead with compassion and purpose. This isn't just about politics. This is about the future of humanity and what kind of world we all want to live in.